Hey, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, and we're in Blue Ridge, Georgia at Blue Jeans Pizza. It's Friday morning, and I'm here with Jason Banks, the director of TeamFYNSports. And guess what? If it feels a little cool out there, it will tonight on the sideline because it's going to be perfect football weather tonight, right?
Finally.
We are there in the season where, right?
It's perfect. Finally.
Jason, how you doing?
Good.
You want my game of the week now?
Yep.
I'll throw it right out.
Sure.
I tell you what. The game that I think in the state of Georgia, maybe in the state of Georgia, that people are not going to pay attention to as much is Ridgeland Heritage.
I agree. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You with me on that?
Yep.
Quad A Region 6, Ridgeland Heritage, I feel that's going to be a defining game in that region, and Heritage doesn't get the respect they deserve, and Ridgeland may have the team to go the distance. Wesley Tankersley, what do you think?
I think so too. I think Heritage is pretty fortunate that the game is at home this year. You know,
yes.
They're hosting them. So,
right.
Because if they weren't, I would really be leaning a lot more towards Ridgeland to win that one.
If it was home,
that could be the determining
touchdown,
factor right there.
That touchdown, you know, that you get that. Home field touchdown.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, the fans are going to be packing the stands out. Student section's probably going to be going crazy for all four quarters. I expect it'll be a close game.
Just while we're on Quad A Region 6, that's what we do here at Team FYNSports. I want to run two more by, and then I'm going to let Jason take off a little bit with 3A Region 7. But Southeast Whitfield is going over to Gilmer. I hate to be really quick on that. That's over by halftime. Southeast Whitfield, the Raiders over there. I think they're the Raiders. The other teams kind of putting the brakes on at halftime with Gilmer. You know, they're rebuilding. I don't see Southeast Whitfield being that kind of team.
No, especially after losing. You know,
right.
Coming off a loss, probably going to play all four quarters.
Another good one tonight will be Northwest Whitfield. Northwest Whitfield will be heading over to take on the Pickens Dragons. The other thing, I talked to Coach Parker last night, Jason, is Northwest Whitfield, I forget the guy's name, their quarterback, very, very big name quarterback, he's got an ankle problem. He's not playing, he's out. He's out. So I talked to him last night. What's it like when you're preparing for a quarterback from Northwest Whitfield that is a D1 quarterback, and you're preparing and watching film on defense to adjust to him, and then all of a sudden you have a different quarterback.
Yeah,
so
you got to expect the play calling's going to change.
Going to change.
Yep.
So that's Northwest Whitfield over Pickens. My picks for tonight is obviously in that region, Southeast Whitfield and Lafayette is off, but Southeast Whitfield over Gilmer is my pick. I'm going with Ridgeland. I like Coach Tankersley. I know Coach Tankersley, so I'm picking Coach Tankersley. So I am going with Ridgeland Heritage, but I think it's the game to watch. And I have to go with Pickens and Chris Parker and the guys. They've had a tough week. Sean Mask, a young man, 15 years old, got killed. Also, young man Simons, I forget his first name, I'm sorry about that, died in a car crash earlier in the year. So the Dragons are having an emotional night. So I'm going to go with the Dragons. Let's move over to 3A. What do you got on the list there for 3A?
Well, Fannon's going to Dawson. That's going to be a tough game for them. Before we talk about that one, though, I think really the game to watch this week is going to be Union at North Hall, or hosting North Hall. No, at North Hall.
Yeah, they're over.
They're at North Hall, and that's a must-win game for them. You know, it's must-win. I think that they have a team that's talented enough to beat North Hall. I watched Fannin play North Hall on a tough loss. I think that Union they have a different offensive scheme. They tend to throw the ball a little bit more. If they're able to do that and move the ball well, I think it'll be a good game. If not, you know, if North Hall's defense steps up like they have, you know, most of the season, then that could pretty much kind of be the dagger to.
Well, we are at the point of the region play right now where they are must wins.
Got to win.
Yeah.
and they've
tonight's a big night around high school football.
Absolutely, and Union's got a pretty good schedule after this. Of course, they do have to come to Fannin, but for the most part, if you're looking at the rest of the picture here, if they can beat North Hall tonight, they're very much in the mix to play in the postseason.
But it's just the reality is, I was with Coach Allison Monday night, and they are still hobbling along, and we'll just put it like that. They still got players hobbling along from the GAC.
Full Wright's ankle still giving him trouble. We know that.
So we know North Hall's a tough one, and then Fannin is going to be over at Dawson, and you and I both watched Dawson the other night.
Right. I think Fannin has depth in the trenches to make this game good. I really think the battle's going to be won on the line. And when we saw Dawson play Union, man, they got some big guys. They got some big guys on the offensive line, especially. They got that push right away, and they were pretty much, by the end of the second quarter, they were able to do whatever they wanted. For the defensive line, for the Fannin Rebels, I think that they're capable of handling that and getting penetration. So I think it's going to be a good game. What's
your calls? We got 3 games tonight. Make your picks.
I got Lumpkin.
Put you on the spot.
Lumpkin over GAC. No, I'm just playing, man. GAC will be done by the end of the first 15 minutes. I'm going to say North Hall is going to beat Union in a close one. I hope I'm wrong. I'm actually kind of pulling for the Panthers because they've been through so much. And then I'm calling Fannin to upset Dawson tonight. Shock the world.
You doing that one?
Yeah, for real.
All right, I can take that. I
really think they can.
I like it. Pulling it out. Oh, yes, go ahead.
Just if I can, if you got a second. I did take a look at some of the more of 3A and other teams kind of that we're not seeing up here that are going to be tough and maybe give GAC a run for their money later this season. Peach County looking really good. They've only lost 1 game this season. I didn't realize that. And that was at 5A Warner Robins High, who's undefeated, and that was a three-point game. So that's my pick for 3A.
Folks, this is Jason Banks, Director of Team FYN Sports. Follow Team FYN Sports. Go to our Facebook page. Find Team FYN Sports Facebook page. Also, follow us on Twitter at Team FYN Sports. Tonight is big around North Georgia football. It's big region night. This is the night where some teams have to win. It's must win. So you're going to see a lot of great games. If you can't get there, follow us at Team FYN Sports. Jason's going to be on the sideline. I'm going to be on the sideline. RJ's going to be on the sideline. We're going to have people all over on the sideline tweeting out. So follow us there. Jason, thank you. It's time for Pet of the Week from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. We're going to go straight into that. Thank you, Humane Society of Blue Ridge, and take us to our Pet of the Week. Hey, Augie, you wait. I know it's time for Pet of the Week. Hey, I'm your host, BKP, Humane Society of Blue Ridge. It's time for Pet of the Week. What Augie is doing, I have these treats, and Augie is Augie is watching me point to the camera, wondering, all right. Rena, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Augie, get your mitts off. Look at that. You're slobbering all over. Here, relax. Augie. Ow. You wolf. You little heart. Sit.
Yeah.
Sit. Nice.
Tell me
nice.
to lay down.
Nice. Lay down. Lay down.
Down.
Lay down.
There you go.
Lay down. Okay.
Good boy.
So this is Augie.
This is Augie. Yeah. And as you can tell, he is a fun-loving puppy. He's 6 months old. So he is still a puppy, but he's very good in his kennel, which means that he does not have accidents in his kennel. He's a really good dog. He loves to play. If we take him outside and it's really hot, he will find the shaded spot. But he plays well with other dogs there at the Humane Society. He's been neutered already, so he's pretty much ready to go. Like I said, he's 6 months old, and he's just a fun-loving dog. We believe him to be some Jack Russell in him, terrier mix, some sort of terrier mix.
What do you think the color in his face. What do you think Augie's color? Because it's got a brindle-like look,
Yeah, it's
right?
a brindle, a beautiful, beautiful
Yes,
brindle.
Augie, you
His
are
face
beautiful.
is
You
just
are beautiful.
absolutely gorgeous. He has the lines, like the stripes of the brindle with the brown and the black. He doesn't have a tail, so
We're not supposed to be
he kind of
playing.
has this wiggle butt thing going on when he wags his tail.
You give
But
kisses?
He gives kisses. He kissed me the
Augie,
whole way
come
here.
Did you kiss all
He
the
was
right?
kissing me
You're
and
not trying to.
loving on
All
me.
right, one more. Set. Chill. Chill. You're gonna learn to chill.
I don't think he knows that word.
Yeah, he knows chill. Okay, the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. We're glad to have Augie and Rita with us here today. Tell us a little bit about the intake program, all the things we like to let everybody know on every pet of the week on how to adopt and what you guys do when you get a dog or a cat in.
Okay, when we get the dogs and cats in, they go immediately into intake, which means that they stay in intake for 14 days so that we can monitor and make sure that there are no diseases until they go over to general population. And after the 14 days, they will move over to general pop, and we begin training as soon as we can for the basics: sit, lay down, stay. And we play with them outside. We just have wonderful, loads of fun with the dogs and the cats. We have volunteers that come in and help us. They come and they sit with the cat, they socialize with the cats, and if we have a dog that's afraid of people, which we really don't have any like that, but if we do, then the volunteer will sit and spend time and help groom them and just really work with the dogs and the cats. And so anyway, I got off track there. So after intake...
What got you off track?
I'm watching you guys.
What got you off track? I'm sorry. I can't help it, Augie.
He's a lot of fun, isn't he? He is a lot of fun.
Augie, I have a question. Pay attention. No, we'll talk it. You can have this in a minute. Now, do you want to find a home? Do you?
Say yes.
Do you want to find a home?
Yes, I do.
Say, yeah, there you go, up and down, yes.
Yes,
You want to
I
find a
do.
home? Yes.
Yes.
Now, what do you think of Augie? I think children.
Oh, yes,
Oh, my
definitely.
gosh.
I would think he does like children. We can never say that they can get along with cats. However, where the cats are in their general
understand,
population, they have a porch. So we walk a dog by the porch to see if they're going to try to go after the cat. Augie, come over. Or if they're, just going to go, okay, whatever. And Augie was actually a little afraid of the cats. So he got a little nervous around
We
the
got to have a
cats.
talk.
But he does play with other dogs. He'll play with Daytona, he'll play with Buddy, he'll play with Rainey. We've had all of them on the show before. So I think
So
other
if you
dogs
have a dog, you need to do a meet and
meet and
greet.
greet, that's correct, and even a child.
Right, folks. If you want to contact the Humane Society of Blue Ridge, their website, you do have to schedule a meet and greet so they know you're coming and they can plan it. You want to bring your other pets.
Yes.
And you want to bring your children.
This time I wasn't listening to you.
You want to bring your other pets, your children, and your wife too. Oh,
Yes, your wife, yeah.
I'm on
yes.
control for
We want the whole family
Yes,
to be
everybody.
sure that they are picking the right pet for the entire family. So we want the kids to like them, the mom, the dad, everybody, so that everyone can be in with the training and with playing with them. And
When you got here, did you ask Sam if you could stay?
yes, he did. He rides very well in a vehicle. He's just a great dog. He does have energy. He's not high energy, but he has some energy. And after he's done playing outside, well, he'll take his nap and wait for his next turn outside. So.
I'm going to let you have this in a minute. We're almost done. Tell people how to adopt Augie or come out and check out all the great pets at the Humane Society of Blue Ridge.
Okay, follow us on Facebook. We show all of our dogs. We post lost or found dogs. We show our new dogs that come in or other dogs that have been adopted. Call us at 706-632-4357. Go to our website, which is humanesocietyofblueridge.org, and there's a wealth of information on there. And I'm leaving something out. What am I leaving out?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
171 Mineral Springs Road, where we're actually located. Come on out there and you can visit the dogs. We are open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 to 5. And Saturdays 10 to 2. We are closed Sundays and Tuesdays and holidays. You know, just call and find out if we're open. We were open for Columbus Day, but like Thanksgiving Day and things like that, we will be closed.
October 21st.
Yes.
Paws in the Park.
Yes, Paws in the Park, and we are really trying to bring every single dog that we have, including the 2 little puppies.
Oh, the puppies, Augie, you will be there.
Yes.
Come down, and if you want to see all of these beautiful dogs, and you bring yours, Paws in the Park, everybody's welcome. What time's the parade start? Do you remember?
I think it's 10.
Yeah, I think so. But we'll have that on Fetcher News. They have it on their website. They have it on their Facebook page. We'll be sharing it out. Paws in the Park. You don't want to miss it. October. Why August?
Yes, that's a fun day. Very
October 21st.
Lot of fun.
All right, Augie, let's close by. You were nice. Sit. Okay, there you go, baby.
And he likes
this is Augie. I would like for you to take Augie home today. And
there you go. Good boy.
And this is our Pet of the Week from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. Rena, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all the volunteers and everyone out there. We'll see you later. Was that what I'm saying? We're out of here.